Triple Dipple, now known as Fractal County, was your average Redditor and 4chan goer who discovered Twitter. Let me first set the stage. Triple Dipple was a big shot in the Minecraft community for making a Minecraft SMP named SMP Earth that had numerous big creators like Wilbur Soot, Quackity, TimeDio, etc, etc, etc. Triple Dipple was the one who came up with the idea of the server and was credited for it, nearly doubling his followers on Twitter within a few days. So Triple Dipple, being the good guy he is, decides to start pissing off the Minecraft stands and everyone he possibly could in his community because he thought it'd be funny. He also became obsessed with some fat fetish art he found on a sergeant from Johnny Test. Even going as far as to buy the copyright off the original artist. With Triple being so problematic, he was thrown out of the SMP server and community. The catalyst that propelled him getting cancelled forward was this image. An argument between these six would be priceless. This image included Randy Marsh from South Park and a bunch of animators. But one person, Pipka, was in the image, and they took this personally, and like the average Twitter user, posted a tweet saying, "Don't use me for clout, I want nothing to do with you." And with Pipka being an artist on Twitter, Triple Dipple immediately got bombarded with numerous accusations and angry Twitter losers. They were throwing everything they had at Triple. By everything they had, I mean everything an angry Twitter user would come up with. So naturally, they called him a pedophile, rapist, racist, and a Nazi. You know, the normal Twitter accusations. Triple, being the troll he is, decided to double down and start making fun of Pipka even more for her strange art. Triple called this fat fetish art. So Chip decided to make an entire game making fun of Pipka's character called Pipka's Ghastly Adventures, although it was never fully finished. All Chip wanted to do was laugh at Pipka's character. Pipka was starting to run out of options. After sending her legions of weirdos to go call Chip every heinous thing in the book, she did what most Twitter users do when they realize that they have nothing valuable to say and are just losing every argument. She threatened to kill herself.
"You're gonna make me kill myself."
And she said she was going to quit Twitter forever. She then returned 3 hours later. People started calling Chip fatphobic, which only made Chip all the more motivated to make fun of Pipka more. This conflict was stupid and meaningless, but the numerous outside forces were making it worse. A person named Octo was sending people connected to Pipka newborn and fetus gore pictures. While that was going on, people found Chip's mother's phone number and contacted her, trying to get Chip kicked out of the house, making him homeless. Chip, relatively unfazed, made a website called Pipka.party. The website only had the few words, "just getting started." Pipka, whining even more, tried to get people to get the website removed, and the tweet announcing it reported. Shortly afterwards, Chip made a tweet saying, "GitHub is the worst piece of software ever. What is the point of a .gitignore file if it doesn't actually ignore anything and just upload everything indiscriminately? I'm actually tearing my hair out." Chip accidentally uploaded all his personal information to GitHub, including his name, password, address, and phone number. When word got out that Chip got doxxed, people started celebrating. They were celebrating the fact that his life was now at risk due to the fact that he made fun of a fat fetish artist. They started mocking him, making memes containing his full name, address, and spreading them around Twitter. Afterwards, the website was updated, and the website only contained the text, "It's over. Thank you for calling into the Fractal County hotline. For those who showed support or genuine concern, I certainly do appreciate it. For those that didn't, thank you for your voice lines. They will go to good use in my game, coming soon." Chip had made the entire stunt up, tricking everyone into thinking that his phone number and personal information was leaked. But it turns out that his phone number was a burner phone, and he was going to use all those voicemails he got as voice lines in his game. Pipka is still valiantly denying the fact that she's into fat fetish art, although an archive is posted by Chip himself. This archive contains art drawn by Pipka that contains bloating fetish art, fat roll fetish art, and just smut surrounding fat people in general. These pieces of art were buried deep in the depths of the internet, so people moved on from calling Chip a fatphobic pedophile to a cyber stalker. Seems like a promotion to me. Anyway, Pipka threatened to make Google Docs and bring in the law enforcement. Oh no, that threat had everyone quaking in their boots.
Oh, scary! Oh, shiver my timbers!
So, Chip responded by making an entire website titled The Pipka Files. disproving every claim that has ever been made about him, including the fact that the Google Drive that Chip himself posted was not actually made or posted by Chip, but instead by some random account named Video Backup Account, disproving yet another claim made against him. Everything I'm talking about now has been erased from the internet, much like the city in Fahrenheit 451. Wink, wink. On the website, he also released screenshots and conversations he had with Octo, the baby gore guy we talked about earlier. The conversation went as follows. Hi. Yo, what the f*** are you doing? Are you sending gore to people? Do you know of me at all, or are you just doing this and giggles? I became aware of you. I wasn't aware of you when I was sending gore to people initially. I just disliked that side of Twitter, but it's funny to see the reactions. Anyway, anyone who says I'm affiliated with you is lying. Chip added in his conclusion the fact that Pipka was indeed into bloating and did have a fat fetish. He provided screenshots of the messages she had sent to other people on Discord. Chip went on to say, I have had to defend myself from claims of pedophilia and revenge porn, while being falsely accused of stalking and harassment, further outlining how far people would go, just because one guy did something they don't like. That is the end of our story. Or would be if Pipka would just shut up. Pipka then went on to reframe the cyberstalking thing as an issue of revealing private information, claiming the screenshots that Chip showed were from a private conversation and should not have been shown. She also claimed that the screenshots were talking about her dysphoria, not her alleged fat fetish. Pipka's account was then suspended, so all eyes turned back to Chip. And with angry Twitter users being, well, angry, they posted his mom's phone number, as well as the rest of his family's information, forcing Chip to deactivate his Twitter account, which caused celebrations all throughout Twitter. Chip's account was banned while it was deactivated, although his docs was still up at that time. How funny is that? And then screenshots surfaced, where Pipka is role-playing her fat fetish fantasies in a Discord server named The Cum Shack that has categories such as belly. A little bit weird if you ask me. But I'm happy to announce Triple Dipple, otherwise known as Fractal County, is still active on Twitter now. His YouTube channel has been gone for a little bit now, but there is an archive if you want to watch all his animations or anything else he made. We finally have a semi-happy ending. Although Chip's reputation, unfortunately, is permanently tarnished, he at least was able to gain back some of those Twitter followers. And that is probably the best result he could ask for. I don't really know why he kept on deciding to instigate. Probably because he just thought it'd be funny. And I'll be honest, it kind of was funny. I love Chip. His animations are very, very nice. Very, very well made. Overall, he deserved practically nothing that happened to him. And I think Pipka is just an awful person. All her accounts have been banned and removed and or deleted. Any trace of her has been wiped from the internet. And I think that's how it should stay.